What's up, gaming family? Sega Man back here just with a quick opinion video. Today's Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and a lot of fun with your family. Time to gather around, eat, and be with your family and your loved ones. And even some of your family maybe talk about games like I did today, with my cousins and nephews. They were glad to see me and wanted to know my perspective on different games that they're playing and I'm playing, which is cool, you know. And I just got a big present from my friend yesterday, a Christmas present, Sire649. I will be doing a video on that soon. I'm going to do probably a special video on that on Christmas Day sometime, after everybody's done opening gifts and people are calmed down. You know what I mean? But this video today, some things that are going on, uh, you know, around on YouTube. A couple of my favorite YouTubers I listen to, and I didn't even know this was a thing until I seen their videos. K Mega is one of them. I really agree with his video, and also 100. I also agree with his video, and it is about a question that Phil Spencer was asked about VR. I guess coming up for the Scarlet. You know what I mean? And he said no, that they're not ready for that yet. And then after that, there was a big backlash, I guess, about it. Went all around YouTube and how, Phil doesn't care about the Xbox gamers. It's the same thing over and over and over again. People out there, they just don't understand. Microsoft is one of the biggest companies in the world. And if it's one thing they know about, it's about business and money. If they see that it's not there to invest in VR for the Xbox Scarlet, then they're not going to do it. It's just another peripheral that will fail. You know what I mean? And VR came out for the PlayStation 4. Basically, it was made, I believe, for the PlayStation Pro. PlayStation 4 Pro. And it didn't do well. It really didn't do well. A lot of the people that I heard on YouTube that actually own PlayStation VR said there was only a few games for it that they liked, and they were experiences. Now that's their opinion on it, and they're allowed their opinion on it. They own it. They own PlayStation VR, and then people question them about it, and try to, why don't you like it? I don't understand. What do you not understand? They own a PlayStation, the VR. It's just not there, guys. You know what I mean? Take it from me. I've been into gaming for so long. Before some of these guys out here that are talking this crap that don't even own the PlayStation VR and getting on Phil about it, about him not, or Microsoft wanting to do VR. It's not profitable right now, and it's not going to be profitable for a long time. It was not profitable for Sony. It wasn't. It just wasn't. You know what I mean? A friend I talked to that works at my local exchange, he was so excited for VR when it first came out, and he was telling me about the games he was going to try and that he liked on it, but I never hear him talk about it anymore at all when I go up there. Not at all. He's just talking about other games that he's been playing. And I asked him, you still on the VR, man? You still, playing, experiencing playing the VR? And he was like, no, I'm not really nothing else I really want to, play on the VR. So it's just not there, guys. You know what I mean? And people getting on Phil Spencer about it, it's just ridiculous. Anything that Microsoft does It doesn't matter. It could be anything. They're going to find some way to put it down. Xbox is dead because they don't want to do VR. And first thing, I remember back in the day, the first thing was the power narrative. The first Xbox One, the big one. Oh, it's not as powerful as the PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? It only does, I don't know, what did they say? 720p and all this other stuff. So, when the Xbox One X comes out, and the S came out with a 4K Blu-ray player, and the X came out and was more powerful with the Ultra 4K Blu-ray player, then it was, oh, well, they don't have enough games. So it's always something that they have to say about the Xbox brand. It doesn't matter. If the VR came out, okay, let's say Phil went on and did the VR for the Xbox. Okay, they're gonna say, oh well, the VR games are better on the PlayStation 4. It's always something. You know what I mean? Ever since 2013, they listen to these negative YouTubers that don't even own VR. Then they go onto other people's channels and also try to clown their channels they don't know what they're talking about. Gaming family, they don't. And I don't usually like to do these videos, but I heard, a couple of the guys I listened to, like I told you in the beginning of the video, I listened to it from the beginning to the end, and they're right. You know what I mean? Microsoft is not going to invest in something that's not going to be profitable. It's just not going to happen. Game Pass is profitable. They have very great deals going on right now for Christmas. I already bought, for the Black Friday sale, 4 games. Devil May Cry, this game called Rad. What's the other one? I think it's Runner, if I remember correctly. I bought a few, and I'm not done yet. I like to wait for sales, Black Friday sales, because it does really, really good. Oh, I bought Spyro the Dragon, the trilogy on there. I bought that, enjoying that. Old school platformer. It has to be profitable, or Microsoft's not going to do it. You know what I mean? And VR is not where it's... If you want a real good VR, okay, it's not PlayStation's VR. It just isn't. It's Oculus Rift or something like that. If you want to really get into VR and experience true VR, you have to go with those peripherals. Would be an Oculus. You know what I mean? 100 has one. Mr. 100 has one that is completely wireless. A lot of people, when the VR came out, complained about how many wires were hooked up to it with the PlayStation 4 VR. You know what I mean? They complained a lot about it. You know what I mean? And that's their opinion. If they own it, they can say what they want. There's nothing you can say about it. If they own it and experience that peripheral, okay, there's nothing you can say about it. You know what I mean? Might be able to try to give your little opinion about it, but it doesn't matter. They have it, and they're going to tell you their experience with it, whether it be games or the unit itself. You know what I mean? So, I just wanted to talk about this real quick, but I'm going to say no to VR. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I might not try it in the future. You know what I mean? But it's just not there right now, guys. It just isn't. It's not there. It's not there for gaming systems, in my opinion. It just isn't. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I know people that work at GameStops. I know people that work at these game places. It's just not there. It's just not there. I know people that work at GameStop. I could tell you her name because you ain't going to know her. Her name is Tara. It's not good right now. She works at GameStop. It's not good. It didn't sell well. You know what I mean? It did. It didn't even. It didn't do good. You know what I mean? When I go in there, they're sitting on the shelves back there, collecting dust. Nobody's talking, buying nothing. You know, and it's expensive. You know, it's expensive. You know what I mean? So it's just not there for VR, guys. It really isn't. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, you know, just my video I'm doing on this is because people wanting to get on the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, because he doesn't want to know it. He's a businessman. He is the head of the Xbox gaming division, and he knows what's good for the brand. Okay? Now let's just say real quick before I end this video. Let's say PlayStation 4 VR just blew up. Sold as many units as the consoles they have out there. Then I can see Phil maybe, well, hey, look at, you know, him saying, hey, this VR is really doing good for Sony and the Sony PlayStation, so maybe we should throw our hat in now and give them some competition because we're seeing how much they're selling in software. Then maybe he probably would. But he sees the statistics of the VR and what Sony's doing. These companies watch each other. They do. They watch each other. You know what I mean? And they learn from each other's mistakes. Okay? It's not there right now for VR. It just isn't. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to bag on Sony or say anything bad about the company and or anything like that, but it's just not there, and that's why Phil Spencer does not want to do it. You know what I mean? So don't listen to these people out here when it comes to them talking about Xbox is dead because they don't want VR and he doesn't know what the gamers want or what Xbox gamers want. That's a big, huge lie. He knows exactly what we want. He went over to Japan. He's bringing over these games from Japan that people are enjoying. You know what I mean? He's trying to. I think he's trying to get a Japan game developers. You know what I mean? Or trying to get a game company over there. I think he is. So I mean, he knows what diehard Xbox fans want and people that like Xbox. So don't listen to that rhetoric out there because they're wrong. He's doing just fine. You know what I mean? With Xbox, and things are looking good. They're looking good. So we're not going to, you know, listen to all them trolls out there and people that don't know what they're talking about, guys. So, you know, don't listen to none of that stuff out there because they're wrong. You know what I mean? If you like Xbox, or you're going to get into Xbox, or wanting to buy Xbox this Christmas or this holiday, try it out for yourself, and you can make a decision on what you think about the Xbox and the brand. You know what I mean? I've been a long time owner of all Xboxes and their services, and I am very highly vested in their ecosystem, and it is great, especially with the Game Pass that they have out there and the game sales that they have. They have outstanding sales on games. No matter if it's first party, second party, they have great deals right now. So check it out, guys. So I'll talk to you later. Yeah, you guys have a rest of. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. I will be back with more pickups videos soon, and my other videos coming up. So I want to give a quick shout out to Hebot, Don King of Xbox, E-Rock, again 100, K Mega, Lemon, Dragon, Dragons 108, you know, Master Chief, Sire 649, Randy, all my friends out here that are watching me on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys subscribing. You know, I will always subscribe back and keep gaming. You know, be a true gamer. You know, don't be a troll. All right? And I'll talk to you guys later. All right? Peace. Xbox for me. Later.